are back, guys. We are back, and we have an amazing guest. We have none other than former Gauteng Premier and another party starter and leaver. It's none other, Mbhazima Shilowa. Hello, Mr. Shilowa. How are you?
I'm very well, Chester, and how are you doing?
I'm fantastic. I have my own TV show, so that's a thing, isn't it? Yeah.
But I'm worried. I mean, I'm a puppet having its own show. I mean, that's crazy.
What? No, dude, you were in the ANC. You're used to that stuff, aren't you?
I know, but you sometimes think that you can grow out of it, man.
No, you can't grow out of the ANC. Well, I guess that's an important thing. My fans want to know, what is it that you actually do now? Because we don't know. It's like it feels like you're South Africa's most famous unemployed guy.
And I like it that way, because, I've got enough time to be able to travel. I say to my wife that I'm a housewife at the moment,
He's a housewife, ladies and gentlemen. That is gender neutrality. Listen, you used to be in the ANC a long time ago, like halfway to apartheid ago.
Yeah.
Why did you leave?
Well, I think some of what is really happening now is what we were saying at the time when we were leaving. To say that we felt that firstly, in the leadership that had been put in place, the policies, the direction, that the wheels were going to come off at some other point. At that time, most people didn't have foresight to see what we're seeing. But I think today everybody says, well, if only we had been able to listen, we would have been able to maybe fix some of the things long before the rot.
Well, you say that, but why do you think Thabo Mbeki lost that election to Jacob Zuma? Wasn't it because, he smelt like cigars and old tobacco?
No, I don't think it was because of that.
Because I've smelt him, and to be honest, he smells like a really old Peter Stuyvesant.
Well, I don't know about that, but I think that, firstly, he would also have lost because instead of people looking at a different set of leadership, it was simply to say, we will continue with Mbeki. So even as people knew that he was never going to be another president, but it was very easy to speak about third term, in that sense.
Just wait. Okay, listen. If you could go back in time and give Comrade Thabo advice now, what would you tell him? Buy land in Nkandla. Trust me. Get the spy tapes. Get a copy. What would your advice be?
Well, I think my advice will be that that which he thought about in terms of making himself available.
You just said the word which. Is that a Limpopo thing? I'm trying to understand.
Instead of making himself available.
Which or which? I'm sorry.
Well, we have to be able to understand what happens. Yeah. For me, the issue is TM should simply have said, this is the reason why I'm going to stand. This is the Jacob Zuma that I know, and I think you guys are going to regret. So if I was, that's something I would say.
I'm not going to lie.
Something that assumes that, look, people will understand. It never works.
But, have you seen what's going on in the ANC right now?
Oh, yes.
Ramaphosa's back. Tito Mbowene's back. Yeah. Don't you have revolutionary FOMO? Those are your guys, man. Do they ever send you WhatsApps?
No, but I see Tito from time to time, just to chat with him. No,
you give him advice. You give him financial advice. Like Sally say, hey, tweet more.
I don't have FOMO,
Don't lie. You so have FOMO.
I am telling you, in fact, I feel so much relieved that I can be out there taking chaps at them, but also being able to say, look, guys, you could have really handled this matter.
But okay, just wait.
Forget about 2007.
Are you saying Thabo Mbeki doesn't send you WhatsApp? Surely he sends you long voice notes.
Well, I don't think he even knows how to tweet, man.
I have a dream. Those vibes.
He does not even know how to tweet.
He doesn't know. That was the problem. Yeah. Except when it came to AIDS, he knew how to Google. Listen, man, you're on Twitter all the time. Why the hell are you trolling Mzwanele Mani, man? Leave the guy alone. You're just jealous that the Guptas won't give you a TV channel.
No, man. Mzwanele is a good friend of mine and comrade. But I like, doing two things. First, to take the mickey out of him. But also, secondly, to be able to use that to raise specific questions, which I think.
But on that note, listen, man. Listen.
Owe us a lot.
Listen. You left the ANC because of Jacob Zuma. Now he's gone. If Ramaphosa calls you, will you go back? You could be the minister of tweeting.
No. I didn't leave the ANC because of Zuma.
Lies!
Just as I know, man, you got to hurt yourself
I can't. I'm made out of rubber. Surely you know Mzwanele well enough to know that's not true.
Well, I thought puppets also have feelings, you know?
We do, which is why when you troll us, it makes us angry.
Well,
listen, man, this guy that's your buddy from Cope.
Yeah.
Masiwa Lakota, listen, when you decided to call your party Cope, was it like a joke, like, ha ha ha, let's call it Cope, they'll never believe it?
No. It was a serious name, the Congress of the People, you know?
I'm not going to lie to you, it was a stupid name. It was a stupid name. Cope, guy, you sound like a support group for addicts.
I know, some people thought it was Cope maybe, instead of Cope, you know?
Oh, I see,
Yes.
Okay. But listen, Masiwa Lakota is supporting AfriForum over land expropriation, that it shouldn't happen. I mean, what's going on with the guy? Like, on a scale of 1 to Gwede Mantashe, how much do you hate Masiwa Lakota?
No, I don't hate him, but I just think that, maybe the lantern does not reach the paraffin from time to time, you know. Because
the
really...
lantern does not reach the paraffin. Just wait, I didn't explain. There's a lantern, there's paraffin. Is that like a Gwede Mantashe metaphor? I don't understand it.
No, us in Limpopo growing up, you used to have a lantern in which you put paraffin, and then there's a wick. But sometimes you find that, the wig is now so short, the paraffin can't even reach it, you know?
Okay, listen, you're from Limpopo. Finally, can you be honest with us? Do you have a VBS account?
No, I don't.
He's so lying. He's got a VBS account. He's got a VBS account.
What will I do with a VBS account?
Money! Then you can get yourself a nice shirt. That was Mbhazima Shilowa. He was fantastic. One last question. Who in the ANC would you tell to resign like you did right now? Say it.
Well, I would
say Ace Magashule to the camera. Say it.
No, I wouldn't say
Ace
that.
Magashule, come on, say it.
I wouldn't say that because they would have been elected by the membership. I'm more interested in those in government because...
You left because you didn't like an election. I can't handle this guy. Thanks for coming on my show, Mr. Shilowa. That was Almost News with Chester Bissing. You guys are awesome. See you again next week. Halala!